everyone, this is Rachel and I'm here with another process video. Now I am using my Scraptastic kit and my Counterfeit add-on kit that I made. You can see that in a different video if you want to go back and watch. Now this is the first layout I'm doing with this kit. Now if you watch the Crafty Maven's Getaway channel, I did use this kit for a layout there for our online crop back in September 19th, but just due to timing, this one is after that video, but it's actually the first one I did. Now, this kit has a lot of, oh sugar, Crepe Paper Wonder, sorry, forgot the name, I forgot the word wonder of all things. So my Counterfeit add-on kit, I ended up using a lot of crepe paper because I really find they work well together. So it's quite a bit of open book and a little bit of confetti and some of the original Maggie Holmes. And so I end up using a lot of pattern papers on this, and I'm just kind of going through and seeing what will really work. Now this picture is an older picture. I found that the Wonder kit really worked well with photos for younger people. So I have a whole bunch of photos from when my niece was very, very young, and so I'm just going to go ahead and start using those for this kit. Now, what's really funny is that piece of paper with the giant roses on it. I did not think I was going to use that at all, but I ended up using it on this layout because my best friend happens to be wearing a shirt with these big flowers on it. So right now I'm just choosing the papers I'm going to use for my layers, and because this paper had those books on the back, I wanted to make sure where I chose to cut was I'd still have the ability to use that paper for another layout if for some reason I wanted to do it with all the book spines. So I'm getting that down, and then I'm going to cut a big chunk of this floral paper, but I'm going to go back and add some smaller layers in behind it because I wanted the floral paper to kind of be the biggest one, but I wanted a little barrier between that and the photo. So I chose this pink zigzag. And this is from the Confetti line, which was the Maggie Holmes released in the spring. I don't remember. I remember the names of the things. I never remember when they're released. I'm always in awe of people who can do that. Now I want to use this paper. This is from the Wonder collection, and I want to use the back side, which has these little X's, but I wanted the ability to be able to cut out some of those words, so I chose an area where it didn't have the whole word, so I didn't mind cutting it. And I'm going to cut that apart and use it as a vertical piece and stretch it behind the photo. So I'm really liking where this is going, and it's kind of funny because if any of you watch my channel regularly, you know I don't normally cut things out with scissors because being left-handed, I'm a horrible scissor person, but it kind of worked with this layout being kind of all, you know, pavey-cavey, I guess you'd say. Nothing is in order, it's all kind of crooked, and it's kind of okay because this photo was taken about a month after my niece was born, and I don't know if you can see the photo. You know, she's smiling hugely, but the truth is my niece is crying very hard, and she's like, I was asking her if there's a specific story about this, and she's like, honestly, this woman, her cousin was like, oh, we need to have a picture, and she's like, okay, but no else really, and then, like, as she started saying that, she's like, the baby just started crying, and she's like, okay, take the picture, quick. So, it's a very cute little picture of her and her daughter, but of course her daughter's screaming. So I went through the Wonder die cut pack and I pulled out some things that I think might work. They have these felt hearts in it, and I don't end up using them, but I do think they're really nice. I just pulled out a couple of different things that might work, and a couple of those Pink Fresh Studio ombre tags as well. I will end up using the pink one. I just wasn't sure which would be better, the pink or the more orangish tone. Now, I also cut 2 strips from the confetti paper, and I'm going to do a strip at the top and a strip at the bottom. And I had gotten some glue on it, so I was just wiping that off. I'm not that OCD, but I don't like glue hanging out on my layouts. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And while I'm doing that, I just wanted to mention that, okay, sorry, problem with my voiceover there. So what I was going to say is, those Pinkfresh Studio tags are really cool. They're quite, it's like a muslin. It's not canvas, so they're a lot thinner than you'd think. So I'm just going to, layer that with another tag from the die cut pack, which, funnily enough, these die cuts are really, really thick. So it was kind of awkward putting them together. So I really like the way this is going, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue down my main photo area, and I am using that Love die cut and then the Heart die cut, and they're just really cute. They have some really great pieces in this Wonder die cut pack. A lot of really mixed sizes, like from really big, almost a 4x6, to really tiny with those little stars in the bottom, which I don't end up using, but they just are out there. Now I'm using this sticker, My Heart is Full, from the Maggie Holmes collection, and I only have the sticker pack from this. I don't really have anything else. So I'm just going to use a couple stickers in different places, and I'm going to use that file tab sticker, and then just the year, which is 2001. And so I'm really liking the way this is looking. Now, I stick that red heart over there because I've got the red paper, and I was thinking I want to bring some red over there, but I don't think I end up using that. I don't remember now, I'll be totally honest. I do end up adding the bestest cut file. It kind of bridges the gap there that those two papers the tag had created over on the right hand side. So I pull out some of these acrylic hearts. Oh, see, I don't end up using that. What I do end up using are those acrylic hearts along with a die cut. There we go. I like the way that looks. So I'm happy with that. And I wanted to get a little journaling spot because, like I said, this really was more just, there wasn't a huge story along with it. It just, look, it's a month-old baby. So I want to put that journaling spot down at the bottom, but I can't seem to find a way to put it there without creating a giant gap. So I try adding these triangle puffy stickers, and when I look at it now, it's fine. I don't hate it. But when I was doing it then, I was like, oh, no, I can't. This isn't good. This is bad. So I take those off, and what I end up doing is just moving the journaling spot a little bit more over, and I'm happy with that. I actually kind of like the triangle ones better now, but, I can't go back and fix it. So I'm just writing the little bit of journaling, which is just about, my best friend and her daughter off on their brand new journey, yada yada, so on and so forth. One of those really silly, just vague journaling things that you do sometimes. So I'm going ahead and getting all of my embellishments glued down. Now the acrylics are actually quite thick, so I had to be careful that you can't see the adhesive through it because it's thick and quite translucent, but you have to be careful because obviously it can't soak into the acrylic, so you can't put too much on or it will spill out the side. Now I do have these Wonder enamel dots, and they do not come in the kit. I did purchase them separately, and all I'm going to do now is add some, I think is it gold Heidi Mist? Yes, gold Heidi Mist, Heidi Swap Color Shine, and that's going to finish off my layout. The only thing I'm going to do after that is show you some close-ups and finish off with some photos. I want to thank everyone for joining me here today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you would flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome. Bye, everyone.